Thank you, Steve. Before I begin my remarks, I wonder if District Attorney Risa Veteran-Furman could join me here at the podium. You might have noticed during the 8 years that I was District Attorney, I wore a particular pin on my lapel. It is a gold pin with the engraving of the seal of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and in blue enamel around the rim. It says Montgomery County District Attorney. It belonged to one of our predecessors from the 30s, Judge Frederick B. Smiley, and upon his death, his longtime secretary said that the judge wanted me to have it. His name is engraved on the back. Alongside it is my name, and now it says R.V. Furman. I hope that many years from now, Mrs. Furman will pin that on her successor if she deems he or she to be worthy, otherwise keep it. I want to thank all of the people that helped us win the election, naturally, not least of which, and is up here with me today to show her support for the third time for me in county elections, my wife Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Many people in the audience and those who could not be with us, and the wonderful staff at the District Attorney's Office, I thank you for everything that you have done for us and for me. When you're in the District Attorney's Office, things are viewed a certain way. We tend to look at things in terms of what's right and what is not. There is a prime directive when you're in the District Attorney's Office. The prime directive is to do the right thing for the right reason every time. And since I embarked on the quest to run for county commissioner, many people have told me that I have to change that philosophy, and that leaving the district attorney's office and becoming county commissioner means that I have to look at things not as right and wrong, but as shades of gray. Well, I'll tell you, I reject that notion. I reject that notion, and I will challenge those who have taken the oath here with me on the stage to always do the right thing for the right reason every time. You see, the public has a negative perception of those of us who hold elective office. I'm not saying that that's an unjustified perspective, but they have a negative perspective. Negative view of us. And that is our fault. That is our fault. We hold the key to how it is the public views us. By our conduct in office, we tell the public whether their observations of elected officials are right or they are not. If we exercise our duties and our obligations as elected officials, and we provide for a moral compass, you see, it's not always that easy to decide what the right thing to do is. But there are 4 points that operate as a moral compass to give us the guidance that we need to make decisions that are right and in the best interests of Montgomery County. If we exercise our obligations with duty and with honor, with integrity and with loyalty, we will show those who believe elected officials to be less than as we would like them to be, that we are worthy of the commission they have given us. The people of Montgomery County in the elections, they spoke, and they spoke loudly. They said that they were for low taxes, for good schools, for safe streets, for open space. And they soundly rejected expanded government, hiring of cronies, and driving this county into debt to the point where we're mortgaging our children's future. That was the dichotomy that the voters chose, and they spoke loudly, and I heard them. You see, when we go out and we run for public office, we put ourselves out there in the press and among the voters, we make certain promises. to say we are going to do the following things. And I had our campaign staff keep a list of those things, so I'll always know what it is that we promised we would do. And I can tell you, every single one of those things, I intend to do my best to see comes to pass. And when we put those promises out there, and we put them in public, and they were written down, and they were recorded, the voters heard that, and they listened, and they believed us. They believed us when we told them what it is our vision for Montgomery County was. And because they believed us, they voted us into office. Now, let's by our conduct show that we did not lie to them, that we told the public the truth, what we intended we would do, and by our conduct demonstrate that we are worthy of the offices that the public has entrusted to us. How is it that we do that? By application of duty, honor, integrity, and loyalty. And if we do that, I am quite certain that we can stand here 4 years from now and say that we always did the right thing for the right reason. Thank you, and God bless you all.